Greetings, new employee! We here at Deep Rock Galactic are thrilled to welcome you to the premier space mining operation on Hox's 4. Through our scrutinous hiring protocols, you have been selected for deployment to DRG due to your excellent work ethic, commendable team spirit, and a willingness to plunge into terrifying caves that anyone with even an ounce of sensibility wouldn't dare. Before you begin in earnest, however, management requires us to show these worker training videos as part of recent efforts to reduce the excessive number of workplace fatalities. This series of videos assumes you have completed the introductory training course upon initial startup. However, if you were sick that day or didn't complete it for whatever reason, you can access the tutorial by using this terminal here. Today's video will cover the Mission Terminal, the place where you literally choose your own adventure. As mentioned in a previous episode, the Mission Terminal is where you get to see all the jobs that DRG needs to have completed, and it is vital to your success that you properly understand how all of it works. There are 5 mission types currently available, each one represented by a different symbol. The orange symbol with a pickaxe represents a mining expedition, which is the most straightforward mission type available. In a mining expedition, your job is simply to gather morkite, a bluish mineral found throughout the caves. Simply dislodge it with your pickaxe, deposit the specified amount in the mule, then make your escape on the drop pod. Oh, and don't die. Most miners forget that part. The purple symbol with an egg is the appropriately named egg hunt. Do you remember those Easter egg hunts you had as a kid? Well, an egg hunt is just like that, except with more murder and child stealing. To complete your objective, you'll need to collect a certain number of eggs, deposit them in the mule, then get out alive. The eggs will appear on your terrain scanner and are hidden inside purple masses of organic matter that you'll need to dig through. Just like with most living organisms, the bugs won't take too kindly to you attempting to steal their young, so make sure you're ready for a fight before you extract an egg. The blue symbol with a mule on it is called a salvage operation, and is the most complicated mission type. First, you must find and repair a certain number of mini-mules. This is done by reattaching 3 legs to a mini, and then repairing it. After you've repaired all the mini-mules, you can send them to the decommissioned drop pod. Once they're docked, you'll need to repair the uplink so that mission control can re-establish a connection. Once the uplink has been repaired, you'll need to wait until the data has been transferred. Stand within the green circle to keep the transfer going. Once the bar fills up, uplinking is complete. The more dwarves that stand in the circle, the faster the bar fills up, and at least one dwarf has to stand in the circle at all times, or the bar will deplete. If it empties all the way, the uplink, and your lives, will be lost. Once the uplink is complete, Mission Control will send in new fuel cells that need to be prepped before takeoff. Handle the fuel cells just like the uplink. Repair it, then stand by it. Once the pod's been refueled, Mission Control will run one last diagnostic check, which means that all you need to do is not die. Once the diagnostic check has been completed, you can board the drop pod and extract. The green symbol with arrows stands for a point extraction. In this mission, you'll have to extract chunks of a quark from the walls, which can be found by looking for blue gems in the wall with an accompanying blue glow. However, you don't bring the quark to the mule this time, but instead to the minehead platform, a heavy-duty drill equipped with turrets. Once you've deposited all the quark you need, you can launch the treasure container back to the surface. After a brief holdout while the container returns, the drop pod will be sent out, and you can make your escape. The red symbol with a crosshair represents an elimination mission. This time, your job is to seek and destroy all of the glyphid dreadnoughts that had taken up residence before they drive DRG out of the area with their presence and stench. Their eggs can be tracked using the terrain scanner, but finding them is the easy part. Once you've found an egg, damaging it will awaken the dreadnought. You'll need to chip off the armor on its back, and then damage the soft underbelly beneath it. The dreadnought is a walking harbinger of destruction, however, and won't go down quietly. It can slash at you with its legs, lob an explosive loogie at you, launch a pheromone blast that'll draw small swarmers to the dwarf it hits, cause burning rocks to explode from the ground, and can even burrow through walls to hunt its prey. You also need to be quick, as the dreadnought can regenerate its armor after it shatters. After you've killed all of them in the area, you can summon the drop pod and get out of there. In addition to your primary objective, every mission has a secondary objective that can be completed for a credit and experience bonus. If you make it back successfully, that is. There are 5 types of items that may need to be collected, and they are shown on the mission select before you depart. You may need to collect alien fossils, small flowers called apaca blooms, small mushrooms called bulu caps, a purple crystal called holomite, or a blue chalk-like substance called dystrum. While the first 4 can be randomly chosen for any mission type, only point extractions are capable of having a dystrum secondary objective, so keep that in mind. Before moving on, you may notice a white diamond above a specific mission. If you are working on an assignment, that diamond will show you what mission you need to progress the assignment. Nifty! Now that you understand all of the various mission types, we can move on to the more intricate details of the mission terminal, such as game and difficulty options. There are 4 options for how to set up a mission. First, you can simply join a mission already in progress. This option can also be accessed from the Quick Join terminal in your quarters, and is good for the impatient types who just want to get on with it. If you prefer a bit more structure with your missions, you can set up your own game, either public or private. A public game will allow other miners to quick join you while you're in the field. A private game means that only the people currently in your party, or that you invite directly, will be able to jump in and assist you. If you're feeling antisocial, you can start a solo mission. In a solo mission, no other dwarves will be able to join you. However, the support drone Bosco will accompany you instead. Bosco has a variety of useful capabilities, from providing support fire, to lighting up the caves, and even being able to dig minerals and dirt. Still, management recommends partying up with others when possible. You'll earn extra credits and minerals when in a group. Plus, it's nice to be able to blame your death on somebody else rather than admitting to your own incompetence. After picking your mission, you can adjust the difficulty by picking your preferred hazard level, based on how masochistic you are. There are 5 in total: low risk, challenging, dangerous, extreme, and lethal. The higher hazard levels provide greater percentage bonuses, which will increase the amount of credits, experience, and minerals you earn after completion. But remember, higher hazard levels mean both more and stronger bugs, so make sure you're prepared before you crank up the difficulty level. You don't want to be that employee who dies on the first day of work, do you? It should also be noted that the lethal difficulty is locked until you complete the necessary assignments. Hox's is an unusual place where strange phenomena can occur with no explanation. There are a variety of mission modifiers that can be active and can make your mining experience either more difficult or more profitable. The red triangles represent mutators, all of which are designed to make your life even more miserable than it already is. However, mutators increase the percentage bonus that you'll obtain upon mission completion, so they might just be worth the risk. An exploder infestation means that glyphid exploders will be faster and more numerous. A shield disruption will cause your personal shield to short out, meaning it won't be able to provide some extra protection from the bugs. Fortunately, the gunner's shield generator is unaffected by this mutator, so there's still a silver lining. During a Mactera plague, more enemies from the Mactera family of alien will show up. Currently, these consist of Mactera spawn, Mactera grabbers, and Mactera goo bombers. Cave leech clusters are simple. There are more cave leeches. Have fun with that. A full video discussing the types of enemies and how all of them can murder you will be released later, so look forward to that. It's not all doom and digestion, though. There are some more beneficial events that can occur called anomalies, shown by yellow triangles. A gold rush means that more and thicker gold veins will appear. In Mineral Mania, there will be more upgrade materials located in the caves. Double XP doubles the amount of XP you gain. Imagine that. Low gravity enables you to jump higher and farther, and also fall slower. Be careful though, fall damage still exists. Critical weakness means that enemies take additional damage when hit in their weak spots, on top of the usual damage that shooting a weak spot would deal. If Golden Bugs is active, then 1 gold will automatically be added to the team's collection totals whenever anyone kills any bug. Finally, dwarves in a rich atmosphere will be able to sprint while carrying heavy minerals, such as a quark. You'll also sound like you inhaled helium, just without the possibility of accidental death that comes from inhaling real helium. The more observant of you may have noticed the different environments that missions could take place in. These are called biomes, and each one has its own specific properties. Biomes will be explained later on in this training series, so hang tight. This concludes the explanation of the mission terminal. Now that you know what you need to do, you'll have to decide how you want to do it. That's where the different classes come into play, and where this series will continue next, when we discuss each character class in greater detail. Which one is first? I don't know, I didn't think that far ahead, but it'll be one of them, I promise. Until then, rock and stone, to the bone.